Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I want to share something close to the heart and vital to your future. Whether you're already 60 or looking ahead, there are habits hiding in plain sight, silently stealing years from your life. The good news, you have the power to reclaim them starting now. You see, aging is inevitable, but how we age is largely up to us. It's not the years in your life, but the life in your years that truly counts. Let's uncover the 8 habits that are quietly cutting your time short and, more importantly, how you can break free from them and take control of your health, your energy, and your joy. Sleep is one of the most overlooked pillars of health, especially after 60. Many people treat it as an optional part of their day, something they'll catch up on later or a sacrifice that can be made for other tasks. The truth is, sleep is not a passive state, it's an active healing process. During deep sleep, your brain cleans out toxins, consolidates memory, and repairs neural pathways. Your body regenerates tissues, balances hormones, and strengthens the immune system. Skimping on sleep is not a sign of toughness, it's a slow form of self-destruction. As we age, sleep quality can decline naturally. Hormonal shifts, medications, stress, or even chronic pain may interfere. But accepting poor sleep as a new normal is a dangerous habit. Chronic sleep deprivation is linked to a host of conditions: high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, depression, and even Alzheimer's. Lack of restorative sleep shrinks your resilience, shortens your attention span, increases fall risk, and accelerates aging on a cellular level. But there is power in awareness. Sleep is not something that just happens, it's something you can prepare for, protect, and improve. You can take charge of your sleep hygiene, set a consistent bedtime and wake-up time. Limit caffeine after noon. Put away screens at least an hour before bed, because blue light disrupts your body's natural melatonin in production. Create a calming routine, read a book, take a warm bath, or listen to soft music. Treat your bedroom like a sacred space for rest, not a dumping ground for noise and stress. Improving your sleep isn't just about adding hours to the night. It's about adding years to your life and life to your years. When you start sleeping better, your body thanks you in ways you'll feel and see. You wake up clearer, sharper, steadier. You face the day with more patience, more energy, and more joy. Sleep is not a break from life, it's what makes your best life possible. Now let's talk about something else that often slips through the cracks: movement. It's easy to think that being active means just going for a walk or doing chores around the house. While that's a good start, what's missing in many people's routines after 60 is focused strength training and flexibility work. When you stop using your muscles, your body quietly starts to lose them. You lose power, balance, coordination, and with them, confidence. This muscle loss is not just about looking strong or toned. It's about protecting your independence. When your legs are strong, you can get out of a chair with ease, climb stairs safely, and prevent falls, one of the leading causes of injury and death in older adults. When your core is strong, your posture improves, your back pain reduces, and your mobility expands. When your joints stay flexible, you feel younger because you're able to move freely and live actively. Adding strength and flexibility to your weekly routine doesn't require a gym or fancy equipment. It starts with simple bodyweight movements: squats, lunges, resistance band pulls, gentle yoga poses, and stretching. Just 20-30 minutes a few times a week can reverse years of decline. The best part, it builds not only your body but your mindset. Each rep reminds you that you're capable. Every session makes you more agile, more grounded, more in control of your future. This is not about pushing yourself into pain. It's about honoring your body enough to give it what it needs to thrive. Strength is not just for athletes, it's for everyone who wants to walk without fear, reach without strain, and live with freedom. Every time you choose movement over stillness, you're casting a vote for vitality, and those votes, day after day, build a future full of possibility. Human connection is not just something we crave, it's something we require. At every stage of life, especially after 60, relationships aren't a luxury, they're a lifeline. Science has proven time and again that loneliness is a silent killer. It affects the body the same way chronic illness does. Being socially disconnected is linked to higher risks of heart disease, stroke, dementia, depression, anxiety, and even early death. And yet, so many people slip into isolation in their later years, not because they want to, but because life shifts. Careers end, children grow up and move away, friends pass on. It becomes easier to retreat than to reach out. But retreating is dangerous. When days go by without meaningful interaction, the mind can begin to spiral. Thoughts become heavier, energy drops, and motivation fades. The brain is a social organ. It was designed to be stimulated, challenged, and nourished through human contact. Every shared laugh, every honest conversation, every moment of eye contact feeds your soul and strengthens your spirit. Social connection doesn't just feel good. It keeps you sharp, steady, and emotionally alive. There's no age limit on friendship. There's no expiration date on community. Rebuilding connection is always possible. Pick up the phone and call someone you haven't spoken to in years. Join a class, a walking group, or a hobby club in your neighborhood. Smile at the neighbor you always pass by, ask questions, show interest. Most people are waiting for someone else to make the first move. Be that someone. Volunteering is another powerful path, not just because it helps others, but because it reminds you that your life has value and your presence has power. When you surround yourself with people who uplift you, challenge you, and remind you of your worth, your entire world changes, your mind feels lighter, your days feel fuller, your heart beats stronger. You begin to feel seen again, not as someone who used to have a purpose, but as someone who still does. And that sense of belonging, that daily dose of shared experience, could be the very thing that adds not just years to your life, but meaning to every one of them. The food we eat is more than fuel. It's information. It tells your body how to function, how to heal, how to age. And after 60, your body listens even more closely. Processed foods, those filled with sugars, additives, artificial fats, and preservatives, send the wrong message. They inflame your joints, spike your blood sugar, cloud your brain, and slow your digestion. These foods may be convenient, but they come at a cost. Every bite of highly processed food takes your body further from health and closer to decline. Your body is not what it was at 30 or 40, but it's not broken, it's responsive. It's waiting for you to give it the right tools. Whole, unprocessed foods are not just healthy, they're healing. Fresh vegetables, leafy greens, berries, nuts, seeds, lean proteins, and healthy fats nourish your cells, energize your organs, and support your brain. Eating well doesn't mean deprivation. It means liberation from fatigue, from chronic pain, from preventable illness. Start small, replace sugary snacks with fruit and nuts. Swap processed meats for grilled fish or beans. Trade soda for water or herbal tea. The shift doesn't have to be dramatic, it just has to be consistent. Your taste buds will adjust, your cravings will fade, your energy will rise, your body will respond with gratitude. Food can be medicine or poison. It can strengthen your immunity or weaken it. It can sharpen your mind or fog it. Every meal is a decision, every grocery trip a declaration of self-respect. When you choose foods that nourish rather than numb, you send a powerful message. I still matter. My health still matters. I'm not fading, I'm rising. Because this stage of life isn't the end of the story. It's a new chapter, and you get to decide how it reads. Your health doesn't just change overnight, it shifts in small, almost invisible ways. What feels like a minor issue today could quietly grow into a serious threat. After 60, this truth becomes even more important. The body isn't always loud when something goes wrong. High blood pressure doesn't always cause symptoms. A growing cancer might not show signs until it's advanced. Vision loss can creep in slowly, and yet so many people skip routine checkups, thinking they'll go when something feels wrong. But waiting until it feels wrong can sometimes mean waiting too long. Preventive health care isn't just about early detection. It's about peace of mind. It's about being proactive instead of reactive. It's about catching the silent problems before they become irreversible. Regular screenings for cholesterol, blood sugar, blood pressure, vision, hearing, bone density, and certain cancers are tools, not burdens. They give you information. They give your doctors the ability to act early. They give you the chance to adjust your lifestyle before medication becomes necessary. It's not fear that drives prevention, it's empowerment. Going to the doctor is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of responsibility, of self-respect. You're not just doing it for yourself. You're doing it for the people who love you, who count on you, who still need your presence and wisdom. You don't need to wait for pain to take action. Don't wait until it's urgent to care. Book those appointments, ask the hard questions, advocate for your own health, keep a record of your results, understand what they mean. Be curious about your body. It's the only one you get, and it still has so much to give. Health care is not just for the sick, it's for those who want to stay well. It's a commitment to your future. It's a statement that says, I'm not done yet. When you invest in prevention, you buy yourself time, energy, freedom. You take control of your story, and that kind of power is something no illness can steal without your permission. When the routines of work and child-rearing come to an end, something surprising happens to many people. They feel lost. The structure, the schedule, the responsibilities that once filled the days are suddenly gone. And without them, a strange emptiness can settle in. Days blur together, motivation fades, and slowly, life feels more like something to endure than something to embrace. This is what happens when we live without purpose. Purpose is more than a lofty idea. It's a biological need. Research shows that people with a strong sense of purpose live longer, stay mentally sharper, and enjoy better physical health. Your mind and body respond to meaning the way a plant responds to sunlight. When you wake up knowing you matter, you move differently. You carry yourself with more energy, more focus, more life. Purpose doesn't mean going back to work or starting a big project. It means having a reason to get up in the morning. It can be mentoring someone younger, helping a neighbor, learning a new skill, or simply setting a goal to improve yourself. It might be art, gardening, storytelling, volunteering, or travel. Purpose doesn't have to be loud or grand, it just has to be real. Something that lights a fire inside, even if it's small. Too many people after 60 believe their best contributions are behind them. That's a lie. Some of the greatest impact can happen in the later chapters of life. This is when you bring experience, clarity, and perspective. This is when you have the power to guide, to inspire, to support. You've lived, you've learned, and now you can lift others with what you know. You are not invisible, you are invaluable. Purpose fuels health. It brings structure to your day, strength to your step, and warmth to your heart. It gives your life direction not because you have to prove anything, but because you still have more to give. You are not fading away, you are still writing your story, and it's never too late to make the next chapter the most meaningful yet. You are not powerless. The small decisions you make daily are the building blocks of a longer, stronger, more joyful life. Don't just survive after 60, thrive. It's never too late to rewrite your health story. Your next chapter is waiting. Make it vibrant, meaningful, and full of life.